Hello everyone and welcome back to The Lost Planeswalker. You're here with me, Jesse, The Lost Planeswalker, and today we're moving on to our next evergreen keyword, Haste. This is a very powerful keyword and is sure to help you get in front of your opponents. Haste reads 702.10a. Haste is a static ability. 702.10b. If a creature has haste, it can attack even if it hasn't been controlled by its controller continuously since their most recent turn began. 702.10c. If a creature has haste, its controller can activate its activated abilities whose cost includes the tap symbol or the untap symbol even if that creature hasn't been controlled by that player continuously since his or her most recent turn began. 702.10d. Multiple instances of haste on the same creature are redundant. Haste is a powerful ability that often works much better in the early game and can be very quickly overpowered your opponents. There are also some strategies that can become more powerful if you can activate them the same turn the creature enters the battlefield. Let's take a look at some of the cool cards that give haste its great effect. Some great creatures that have haste are Yahenni, Undying Partisan, Cloth, Unrivaled Ancient, and Inferno of the Star Mound. All these cards provide an additional benefit that can be taken advantage of when you attack. Edgar Markov, Endraiser Forerunner, and Queen Marchesa can provide great benefit. Edgar and Queen Marchesa are two super powerful commanders as well. These cards can do some amazing damage when they have haste, like they do. There are lots of enchantments that can provide haste to all your creatures, starting with Concordant Crossroads, Dragon Tempest, and Temur Ascendancy. Another three cards that can provide haste is Fever, Flame Shadow Conjuring, and Fires of Yavimaya. There are a lot of enchantments that are incredibly powerful, and there are so many cards that can benefit from having haste when they enter the battlefield. This can bring up some game-ending combos if you're playing in the right colors. These next hasty cards can provide some amazing additional benefits. Sneak Attack, Gingerbrute, and Vorinclex Monstrous Raider. Sneak Attack can deal some massive damage, Gingerbrute can become unblockable for massive damage, and Vorinclex can deal some massive damage with counters. Jaxus the Troublemaker, Finale of Devastation, and Gishath, Sun's Avatar, are some more super powerful cards. Jaxus can sneak out some creatures, Finale of Devastation is almost an instant win, especially when you meet the requirements, and Gishath can create an amazing board state. Some artifacts that give creatures haste are Thousand Year Elixir, Swiftfoot Boots, Lightning Greaves, Haunted Cloak, and Achroma's Memorial. These cards work best when paired with commanders or creatures who don't have haste, but would benefit to have them. Some cards get much more powerful when they can trigger the first turn they enter the battlefield. This next card doesn't work in every deck, but it's very fun when you can trigger it. Westvale Abbey that transform into Ormondale Profane Prince can provide some amazing benefit to decks of any kind. If a board wipe is coming, or if you need to gain life at the last minute, you can transform Westvale Abbey into Ormondale and use its lifelink and haste effect to swing in for big damage. This card also has indestructible, so it won't be removed from the board that easily. Some cool creatures that give haste are Anger, Alibu Ancient Witness, and Audric Lunarch Marshal. And some more are Crashing Drawbridge, Kenrith the Returned King, and Kiki-Jiki Mirror Breaker. And finally, we have Craterhoof Behemoth and Perforos Bronze Blooded. Also gives creatures haste. These creatures are amazing and powerful, and there are so many of them that you can fit them into almost any strategy. Tokens are some of Magic's most powerful strategies, and Brutaclad, Technolar Engineer, Riona Fire Dancer, and Delina Wild Mage provide some amazing benefits if you can keep them on the battlefield long enough. Now, let's take a look into the commander I will be building around this week. The Locust God is an amazing card that revolves around you drawing cards to make tokens to overpower the battlefield. There are some cool cards that have you wheel your hand and you can make a lot of tokens and hopefully overwhelm your opponents. This commander can quickly overpower the board if you can keep wheeling your hand and drawing a lot of cards. Well, thank you for sticking around to the end. If you'd please consider subscribing, that would mean a lot to me. Please also leave a comment down below and mention your favorite card that has haste. And if you would leave a like, I would really appreciate that too. Later this week, I will show off that commander and give you an idea how I will build this deck. And as always, I'll see you later, Planeswalkers.